Final race, race number 10 on Sunday at Sha Tin. We finish off with a Class 3. It's over the 1,400 metres, headed by a winning Endeavour. Finished 6th on debut. Big prize behind Victory Machine. 8080 was a course and distance winner last season. Magnificent. 10th on debut behind Regency Legend. Good Beauty was a winner at Happy Valley. 2 starts back over the 1,200. Amazing Luck behind Mr. So-and-so on his debut. Ping Hai Treasure makes his Hong Kong debut. 1 start, 1 win in France. High Volatility runner-up on his last 4 starts, and down to Generous Heart. Eddie Light from Barrier 6 behind Encouraging last time out. He's a 2-time winner at Happy Valley over the 1,200 metres.
King Opie should be rolling towards the lead. Smart Leader led a trial recently. We know High Volatility likes to jump and run, and Thunderstomp leads generally over the 1650. Ping Hai Treasure estimated to sort of be settling midfield, and Delight Express has had a lot of setbacks. He's had tendon problems and all sorts of issues. He'll be towards the back, you would think.
Here is Good Beauty. He moves nicely down the back straight here. It was a good run or good win from him 2 starts ago. Backed it up with a nice run. He's now coming here to Sha Tin. So he has been here before, but he's in good form at the moment. So he goes nicely. So does King Opie. He's another one that's found some really good form recently. 2 really good runs from him at his last 2 starts, and he's maintained his condition well. He moves really fluently here this morning as well. The 8, King Opie, and the other one here, Home Run. Very consistent horse, this one, and he does it nice enough here this morning as well. Very fit horse. He'll be 5th up for the season, and Alexi Bedell should secure a nice run from his barrier.
All right. Let's start off here with Good Beauty. John Moore wants more. It was 3rd last time out, but a winner to start before that.
And in the last race too, John, Good Beauty, coming here to Sha Tin away from the valley, up to 1,400 metres. What are your thoughts with him?
Yeah, he's... OK, he got away with Happy Valley and everything, but you could see that he did have a flat spot when he did win that day at about the 250, but then he kicked and got through the gun run and everything from the gun ride. But I've always had it in the back of my mind that he is a 1,400 metre horse, drawn well, just back of the speed, work leading into it, including that nice 1,000 metre trial the other day where Dougie was quite quiet on him, but you could see there was plenty of horse left. I reckon that he's got a great chance in the race.
He was a big price when he won that night at Happy Valley, but backed it up the start after.
It was a really good win too, wasn't it? And then honest enough there in that 3rd in the replay we saw. I think 1,400 metres will suit, as John mentioned, and I'm going to tip him. I think he'll be hard to hold out late.
Yeah, I've got him in the numbers as well. I thought it was a good run from him, or his last 2 good runs. Great ride from Douglas 2 starts ago.
All right, King Opie, he's in great heart this season. 4 starts for a couple of wins and a runner-up spot, this one.
Yeah, this horse has really improved this season, and he's been going really well from his 4 starts. He's run well in all 4 of them, really, and there's no reason why he can't run well again. He's got 11, but he's got the gate speed, get across, and I'm going to stick with him. I like him, King Opie.
Yeah, I think there will be some pressure early, potentially, but he's going along really nicely, and I think the 1,400 actually might be even better for him as opposed to 12, so yep, rates highly.
All right, if you want a Cornella horse, High Volatility's been your man on his last 4 starts, filling that spot, here with Thunderstomp further back.
Yeah, 29 starts in the class, 1 win, 6 seconds. A model of consistency this season, drawn 12. We know King Opie's drawn 11, so there's every chance those 2 will try and roll over in unison from their wider barriers, and that'll give them both their show.
Yeah, definitely. And look, he's just been pinged late a couple of times, isn't he? High Volatility. Yeah. Won a massive price as well.
We saw the speed map, Andrew. If Smart Leader from 7 wants to push through as well, he can make it difficult for potentially those 2, or at least add a little bit of additional pressure early.
All right, Smart Leader. I made him a horse to follow after his 1st start, I think, but hasn't delivered as yet. Better here in a trial?
Well, this was the reason why we saw this trial earlier, obviously with Prawn Barbar, and obviously Rise High's the horse to take out of it. But Smart Leader did show pace, and I think he'll be looking to show some pace. We know his form from overseas was over the sort of longer trips like 1,400 and so forth. He'll get another opportunity at that. I don't think he's going well enough to win it, but he could be a little bit of an issue for others early on.
Yeah, I'd like to see him do it on the track first.
Find a bit more.
Yeah.
All right, Ping Hai Treasure. Not quite in the Ping Hai star colours, but very similar. He makes his debut. He was a winner on the 5% in France.
Yeah, he was. 1141 pounds, this horse. He's had 3 trials to Iridium, and the trials have been pretty good, I think. I think there's still more to come from this horse. He's only a 3-year-old, but what I've seen I've liked. I'm going to throw him in the numbers, only on a minor line.
I'm going to watch. I think, 1,800 metre fibre sand form from France coming into a race like this. I know the colours and the name are going to catch a few people, and so is the trainer and jockey. So I'm just happy to sit back and see what he's got to offer under pressure first.
All right, Learning to Fly was his name when he raced in France for Andre Fabre. Now with John Size. He's in for you, Paul. Who else?
Yeah, good idea, Learning to Fly. I've got King Opie on top, though. I just think he's in great form at the moment, and he's going really well this season. Good Beauty, the Danger, and for second. Home Run's been running some great races recently, and I think he's not too far away from a win as well. Home Run, he always runs on really nicely. And Ping High Treasure, the first start, I just keep him safe in there for fourth. 8, 6, 13 and 9.
I've gone with the 6 on top, Good Beauty, from a good barrier, Douglas White, up to 1,400 metres over King Opie, High Volatility, and 80-80. For me, goes in for fourth. Maybe he should have been Pink Floyd, number 9. It's a good song, that.
I've got the same 4 numbers as you, Brett. Slightly different order, but 6 and 8. We've all got the 6 and 8 queue.
Yeah.
I thought they were the 2 genuine winning chances there.
Yeah. Good double banker.
In the final event. That was race number 10. Now, as far as the stats are concerned, we're looking at our champion trainer, and that's John Size.
Yeah, look, he's had 31% win rate here. These are horses that have been placed in their last runs and come out next time. 36 total runners, 11 wins, 5 seconds and 5 thirds. So really good strike rate of horses improving from their first start. Insatiable, Tornado Twist are the 2 that have been from that sort of group, and Insatiable the one to watch.
Goes against my best bet, but there you go. I'll be taking on the stats. Speaking of best bets, Paul, who do you like?
Well, I'm going to go with Flame Lily. He's had a season here now. I think he's had time to acclimatise, and he looks good. So from barrier 1, he should get the best run in the race, and he'll definitely get his opportunity. So Flame Lily, and as the long shot, with all that pressure in the sprint, Fantastic 8, I think, can sit off him. Him and Lean Perfection will be the ones finishing hard, but Fantastic 8 will be the better price. So happy to go him as the long shot. And as far as the play, we'll do it in that race. Styling City's obviously going to come up short, but Lean Perfection, Fantastic 8 to add the value in the Quinellas and the Quinella Place sprint.
Righto, Paul. I think I was spoiled for choices. I thought there were a lot of best bets on the programme. What a legend. I'm going to go with him. Race 6, number 6 for Keith Young. I thought he was very competitive on debut. Young horse. They can make mistakes, we know, early on in their careers, but I like the way he got down the middle part of the track and still found the line well. He'll have the rail to follow. I think that's a big plus. And Lucky Hero has been working nicely at Chun Fa. He's had some issues, this horse, but he is talented. I think he'll go around at a decent price in what is a competitive race, but I think he can run well fresh. Right choice, Happy Guy, Happy Force. 258 the QQP for me. Race 4. Let's hope that's a good ending.
Absolutely. Dark Dream for me, so I'm taking on the stats here. Although he was super first up, extra 400 metres, it'll be very hard to hold out. And what is a good race, mind you, but Dark Dream on the Derby Trail. Dominator, race 4, number 14, right down at the bottom. Blinkers go on, ignore his last start. Derek Long will ride for Paul O'Sullivan, had a winner midweek. And as far as the place concerned, we'll go with Dark Dream. Insatiable's in there as well, along with Super Chic. 2, 4 and 5, Quinella Place. All right, so that wraps up Sunday's programme to a certain extent. We've got
Christmas.
That's it. Christmas Day. That's up.
Yeah. You done all your shopping, Andrew?
It's done weeks ago.
Weeks ago?
Yeah, by my wife.
Oh, right. OK. What about you, Paul?
Very similar.
Right, OK.
And then the Boxing Day meeting. Should be a big crowd there on the Wednesday night.
Of course, yeah. So you've got your Wednesday to get over your Christmas pudding, Brett, and your turkey, and then we're back into it Wednesday night.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's a quick backup, really, isn't it? Because we're Sunday and then Tuesday night, so as opposed to the old Wednesday night scenario. But we'll get into the form over a bit of
night.
Hey?
It is Wednesday night.
Oh, is it? Oh, yeah. See, at Christmas time, I always get mixed up what day's what.
I had a quick look at the entries. The feature race looks really good, but Special Stars back, who won IJC night for Colin Keane, so I'm excited to see what he can do again.
Yeah, good win from him.
Yeah. Yep.
Definitely.
Is that all you got, Paul?
That's about it, really.
That's been a day. And then we're back again on Saturday.
I thought we were going to finish the show, Andrew. Yeah, it's a quick backup. That's what I was thinking about,
Yeah.
the quick
Yeah,
backup.
Wednesday, Saturdays.
Yeah, of course, the meeting that was lost for the Typhoon, we'll go into that spot.
Yeah, and it's the 40th anniversary meeting. Some great pictures
Sha
the
Tin.
Jockey Club put out of what the Sha Tin looked like 40 years ago, what it looks like now.
Yeah, it's quite a change, isn't it?
You would have been at that first meeting when you were.
I think I was still in diapers then, Paul.
On behalf of Paul Brett and the rest of the team, hopefully we'll see you at Sha Tin on Sunday. We will be racing to win.
Good evening.
Good night.